Hey everybody, what's up? It's Hold the Truth Hostage, where if the truth was so important, we wouldn't negotiate with lies. What's up, man? I just want to thank everyone. This video is overdue, but the channel reached 100,000 views, and I just want to thank everyone for being on this journey. Shout out to the homie C.1. He's the one who messaged me and told me, told me this back in 2020. Told me, you know what, man, you gotta start making some videos, man. You gotta start talking and, start posting some videos and, sharing your thoughts, man. Much appreciated to C.1. If he never contacted me, I don't think I'd ever, be making some videos. So much respect to C.1. I want to thank, MGTOW Dictionary, who let me on his channel. I think, what is it now? I think over a year ago. Let me on. We didn't even know each other or nothing. And he just let me on, let me talk, and then let me be like a reoccurring guest, out of respect. And, if you haven't gotten his books, you got to check it out. Also, shout out to MD and much respect for the anniversary of his 2 books. It's the 2-year anniversary of 48 Laws of Dating. So if you haven't gotten 48 Laws of Dating, cop that, man. It's 2 years since he's released that book. Much respect to him for that. Also, it's been the 1-year anniversary of the release of his book, The Black Pill, And to me, man, respect to him. There's a lot of people writing. Some people wrote a Black Pill book, but they write it on a negative perspective, and they write about leaving the black pill. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that have written books on that perspective. When it doesn't make sense, why would I want to leave the black pill when the black pill is basically, it's basically thinking without attachments and emotions when seeking solutions, your thoughts and how you react to things, so why would I want to leave that perspective and that way of thinking? So, I want to say shout out to MD for that, man. If you're looking for the book, go to Amazon, look for Richard Wallace, look for Richard Wallace on Amazon, and you'll be able to get the book. You know what I'm saying? So look for Richard Wallace, and he's done a great job, man, writing these 2 books, and he's writing a 3rd. And respect for him, man. There's a lot of people on YouTube that are YouTubers or whatever, but not many are authors. Have written something. So, respect to MD of Smash TV if you haven't subbed, and, Wisdom Radio if you haven't subbed to that, check him out. The man's even expanded to 2 channels to cover 2 perspectives of himself. You got the Black Pill with Smash TV, which focuses on the Black Pill, relationships, and, just how you walk around in society. And you got Wisdom Radio, where he goes on wisdom, talks about wisdom, and a lot of stuff from science to thoughts about the past to conspiracies. And as we've come to learn and know that in the Black Pill community, many conspiracies are just the truth that is denied, or too truthful for the masses to accept. So, shout out to MGTOW Dictionary and Scribe. Man, they've done a lot. As someone who's also an author, I got most of my stuff on my website, but I'm gonna start putting it on Amazon. But respect to MD, man. Another thing, I want to show respect to a lot of the guys that rode with me on this. We got a great Discord of guys that we talk a lot, and we're always building and moving forward. So if you want to talk, because one thing about the black pill community is it's very hard at times to find other black pillars, because especially now, with my discovery of the gray pill and the dark gray pillars, you got gray pillars, and you got the gray pillars are basically guys that still seek out solutions domestically, that deny the ultimate form of thinking in the black pill community, which is geomaxing. And a lot of gray pillars tend to be part-time black pillars. They're part-time and not full-time with the black pill. And they still are seeking solutions in domestic situations by denying that these solutions tend to be geomaxing, which means they're foreign. A lot of solutions to domestic problems are foreign, and that's one of I'd say the keys of the black pill is it's not trapped or bounded by domestic awareness, because you don't have attachments. The black pill is, most of the knowledge, I think, comes from foreign awareness or geomaxing, thinking of how to maximize yourself and find solutions globally. So, you got a lot of part-time black pillars, and the part-timers are called gray pillars. And there's a lot of those, and a lot of people haven't been educated on the difference between the black pill and the gray pill. And also there's a sector called the dark gray pill. You got guys such as Wheat Waffles. You got men that spend time rating the faces of men and trying to describe their whole fate in society with a number, a rating they'll give these men, when it's very sus soldier activity, because another man trying to rate you and tell you how sexually attractive you are it's not straight activity. It's a part-time, or as I call it, PTS, part-time straight activity. And there's a lot of guys, that have discords where they're rating men's faces. They're rating men's faces in all parts of their bodies. It's a lot of closeted activity in the section, and you could get lost, because one thing, and we found this out in Black Pill 2.0, in the Black Pill 2.0 started when I found out that, yeah, man, there's gray pillars. There's guys that will take the black pill and relapse, and now I've figured out a way to call it the gray pill relapse, is when guys start denying the tenets of the black pill, which is to be unattached and unemotional when thinking and seeking solutions in your approach to life. So there's a lot of guys that get the gray pill relapse, and they will relapse and become emotional, and they will basically denounce aspects of logic. The black pill is a full-time perspective of thinking, and guys will have gray pill relapses here and there. You'll relapse because we live in a very emotional propaganda society, and we live in that society, and we're always pushed to that, and we grew up. Most guys have a lot of more experience being emotional when facing the world versus being unattached and logical. Above all. So there's a lot of that happening. So you could join Philosophy Reborn. I know what you're thinking if you're not on there. Philosophy Reborn. What is that? What and why call it Reborn? Well, we got nuked the first time by Discord. And I take full accountability. I didn't have a word block. I didn't have a word block. I had the gray pill relapse. I invested the emotion that I thought, Discord's gonna be a freer way to talk than YouTube. Then Discord reminded us that no, it's not about free thinking or solutions. And next thing you know, the whole Discord got nuked. So I had to start it all over, and I had to create Philosophy Reborn. I want to thank the guys that are on there that came back when rebuilt it, because they didn't have to, but they said, what, man, we don't get a community like this where we talk and we're just solution orientated. Even some solutions that just will hurt somebody. What I'm saying? It will hurt your mind because, it's something you've never thought of. A lot of times we talk on that Discord, it's about getting out of your domestic shell, so there are guys on there that, bring up solutions I've never thought of. Shout out to the homie Neo Wolf. Told me a lot of, got me thinking differently. What I'm saying? Because of him, I ended up talking about figuring out the Casper Pill 2.0. If you want to know what the Casper Pill is, I don't want this video to be too long. You could check it out on, I've previously posted an update. But basically, the Casper Pill is an additional aspect to maintaining being a black pillar. It's about your ability to ghost society, and I'm gonna make another video because I've figured out a better way to word certain things. It's also, with the knowledge of the Casper Pill 2.0, it's also about being able to become detached from choices that you did not make. It's all about freeing yourself to become a ghost, a full-time ghost, which makes you a lot harder to fall for the propaganda of domestic society. What I'm saying? So, it's a very important pill in the philosophy. I started the philosophy not too long, last year. I want to thank everybody for the respect and allow me to continue this journey and as a philosopher. A lot of people, you'll wonder, what is a philosopher? Well, philosophy is basically someone who studies the philosophy behind the whole pill perspective. The red pill, the purple pill, and the black pill, and as you've seen, the gray pill, and I've discovered the pink pill and yellow pill. There's so much, because we're at a very major point in history, with the whole philosophy, is that the manosphere is one of the first times that a lot of men are trying to discover the way men think and react. What I'm saying? So I started the philosophy because I said, what? Man, someone needs to just own it own that, we're studying the, the perspective, and the pills are basically different perspectives. I mean, the blue pill is, absolute ignorance, absolute ignorance to anything in society, anything other than the notion of, fairness, happiness, and all that. The red pill is basically binded to your domestic location and your thoughts on that domestic location, and seeking out solutions from solely a domestic way of thinking, and being a bachelor and so on, no long-term relationships as a red pillar. And the purple pill is basically a man in a long-term relationship, be it a girlfriend situation or a wife, where they are aware of the law domestically and they're willing to take some sacrifices in an attempt to somewhat alleviate the distress that could come from a long-term relationship due to the lack of legal advantages as a man when it comes to a relationship, And, I started the philosophy, hopefully more guys become philosophers, you know what I'm saying? It's really helpful. One thing about when I started the philosophy, I've come to identify, and I personally think the philosophy will help out a lot more men than astrology, because it's looking at a man and his perspective and which section he fits in when it comes to the pills, the pill perspectives, be it red pill, black pill, gray pill, dark gray pill, there's a lot more. The pink pill, the feminized man, there's a lot. And I made a video called Too Many Pills, and another video called Philosophy. I made a lot of videos where I break it down, and I'm gonna continue to break it down, because once a man figures out where he fits in on the pill spectrum, it's a lot healthier for them to either work themselves out of a certain way. For example, if you're a red pillar and you know about the red pill's limitations, it's a lot easier for you to potentially head towards the black pill or become a gray pillar. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a lot easier to help yourself, and also some of this information can end up saving your life. We've had some guys in the black pill community that thought they were black pilled and ended up being orange pilled. The orange pill is a severe issue of you internalizing domestic issues and claiming it's global. It's basically when a man lives in America and has seen the issues. Man living in the West has seen the issues with the legal system when it comes to being a man, and when it comes to relationships, marital status, having children, and they internalize it and start claiming that this is the world, this is how it is globally, when they've never traveled. So the orange pill is very, very dangerous to a man's mind, because that man compresses his whole aspect to just domestics, and no longer looks at the world, But, I want to, other than that, yeah, so, that's, orange pill is very dangerous, man. And a lot of some black pillars, RIP, I made a video on it, RIP to Renegade One, and the orange pill was what took him, The thing is, with awareness, with philosophical awareness, you become far more in tuned to learning where you stand, and I think it's, for men, it's super important that you know how you're thinking, and how other men think. I mean, once you've mastered the philosophy aspect, it's a lot easier to not only know how other men think, but also how to avoid conflict and avoid certain issues. Because if you know the way a guy's thinking, you know you're interacting with a red pillar and you have black pill knowledge, you know their limitations, you know which words not to bring up to trigger them, and you know how to just avoid them, avoid the knowledge they think they're feeding you, when all their knowledge is based on, for the most part, how you can fit into society, domestic society, as a mold, because once you get black pill knowledge, you become aware of society, and you just, you start accepting what it is. You don't become delusional about some mission to change society and ignore that it's gonna take over $1 trillion of military, to change this domestic society. That you just have to be aware that you're in a society where you'll benefit from business. One thing you gotta love about America is there's a lot of opportunity for business entrepreneurship. A lot of them. Every day a new pop-up starts and gets funded, so there's a lot of opportunity in America, to make money. The problem with America is the personal aspect has been decayed. A man's goal of a personal life, to start a family and so on, the personal aspect has been degraded. It's a risk. Unless it's for unless a long-term relationship is born out of business needs, it's truly business, it has no point. Long-term has no success. The success rate is extremely low. And the black pill, you just accept it for what it is. Another thing you'll find that's healthy in a black pill 2.0 to where we are, black pill 2.0, as now we're on the black pill 3.0. And as time passes, I'm going to start revealing more about the black pill 3.0. I've made some content. The black pill 3.0 is basically about, I'm making content beyond domestic content, and making content about, living life, your hobbies, your passions, business and so on. It's not about, reflecting domestic issues and all that. It's a higher level of thinking, and it's evolving beyond the domestic issues, and, making content that is, a black pill aware, but doesn't focus on the manosphere, really. Shout out to JP Hives. If you haven't followed JP Hives, follow that channel. He's, YouTube for some reason won't let me tag you, JP, on any post. I don't know what's going on, but YouTube is probably shadow banning you to the point where I can't even tag you. So, shout out to JP, and, we've reached 100,000 views, and, the goal is to go even further, so what's going to be next? Well, next we're going to be, I plan to remake some old videos, update them a little more, remake a few. Like I've made a video called Finish Line Wife. Finish Line Wife is actually, the origin of the pink pill. It's where I really started it without knowing. But you got to check out the video Finish Line Wife. And another video I'd recommend, because a lot of guys, people contact you about content, and a lot of guys will not look at your, back catalog. I mean, this channel has this channel. But like I said, a lot of guys will come to the channel, hold the truth hostage. They'll come to the channel And I've been making content since 2020. I think I'm one of the channels where, you know, YouTube is shadow banned me to the point where I can't. It's harder to pass over, reach that 1,000 mark. But I've already figured out Black Pill 3.0 is going to lead to me reaching 1,000 anyway. Shout out to MGTOW Dictionary again, because him creating Wisdom Radio was actually one of, along with me, guys like me, but him creating Wisdom Radio as one of the prominent, well-known black pillars was the start of Black Pill 3.0. Because, Wisdom Radio has nothing to do with relationships, and it has more to do with a black pill perspective on science, technology, and, thinking a lot more. Then I started, I've been making, once in a while, I made Best Damn Booking, where I talk about wrestling. I've started Pop the Culture, where I talk about culture, pop culture, mainstream, but with a black pill perspective, and I plan to do a lot more of that. And, that's Black Pill 3.0, applying the black pill knowledge beyond the manosphere, what I'm saying, beyond the manosphere and, other things, because you don't have to, when you become black pilled, you don't have to give up your hobbies, music, whatever your interests are. It's not just being trapped in the manosphere, so that's the plan with Black Pill 3.0, and there's a lot to come. There's a lot I haven't shared, but it'll soon be revealed. There's a lot of major plans for Black Pill 3.0, But like I said, my channel, I have over 400 videos, been making videos on the manosphere since 2020, I think it was late 2020, but there's over 400 videos here. And all you gotta do is scroll downwards, you name it, I've covered it, child birth, population, birth control. There's so much I've done. And some of the content I've made was Black Pill 3.0 before I claimed it, before it was claimed to be that. So there's so much content in the back catalog. That's a problem a lot of people have when it comes to content creation. They've been trained to only watch something new, that they ignore that a lot of the content they're looking for is in the back catalog, and they just got to scroll back and look for it, and it'll be right there. I mean, my channel, you name it, I've covered it. I've covered so much. There's a lot more to cover, but I've made over 400 videos, and with a channel, with 800 with a channel like this, I have more videos than most YouTubers that have been on YouTube for over 5 years. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of content, a lot of new content, live streams and so on, But, what's next? What I'm saying? What's next? It's a lot, a lot of stuff, some stuff, I'm literally continuing, what I mean? Like I said, I predicted this over 10 months ago that a lot of people would be coming for the black pill community, simp hunters, women coming to hunt resources from black pill men and the manosphere in general. Then you got the dating coaches, becoming gray pillars, applying some of the black pill knowledge to benefit their business. Then you got the dark gray pillars. And, also shout out to black pill, red pill, shout out to BRP, what I'm saying? He helped me out a while ago with the gray pill, notion. But, yeah, so there's going to be a lot more content. And, as I stated, an issue was coming towards the manosphere. As I stated, some problems were coming with the video I made called Black Pill Hunting, which was over 10 months ago. And then a few months ago, I made a video called Black Pill Prophecy, which describes what's happening right now. Because of the death of Kevin Samuels, there's a void in the manosphere. A lot of people that, while Kevin Samuels was alive, thought they would never get the top spot. Now they're coming back to fill that void. It's reinvigorated those men that believed they lost their opportunity to conquer the red pill spear, the purple pill spear, or as I call it, the lesser pill community. So, I know what you're wondering. What is the lesser pill community? Well, the lesser pill community is any pill outside of the black pill, the gray pill, the dark gray pill, the gold pill, and the infinity pill, because we are the greater pill community. And why is it called the greater pill? Because it has a far greater impact on your life, far greater. The great pill community has a far greater impact. I would even say the orange pill is also part of the great pill community. It's really about how much of an impact it can have on your life, and how dangerous and how, innovative it can be to benefiting your life. So the greater pill community is really, really impactful. It's, and the lesser pill would be your red pill guys, your blue pill, not that I really count the blue pill. I don't really count the blue pill because a lot of guys in the red pill community like to enjoy lying, saying that there's a large amount of blue pillers, when in reality, that's a lie. The blue pill would imply that you are completely ignorant to everything going on, and that's a lie. There's not that many blue pillars to begin with. And in all honesty, I wouldn't even count the blue pill in the lesser pill community. Because the blue pill is actually the start of life. When you're born, you're blue pilled. You don't know nothing about the damn world. You only know what your parents and them give you until you can build enough knowledge to start thinking on your own. So there's not that many blue pillars. But so the greater pill community also includes, and you would see it in my video, Too Many Pills, but it also includes the asteroid pill. The greater pill community is about the pills and the perspective that have a far higher and severe, effect on your life, whether it's, severity is positive or severity is negative, It's the greater thought. And, there's a higher level than the great pill community. The greatest pill community would be the gold pill, and probably infinity pill, and above that you'd have the alien pill. There's a lot to learn in a philosophy, but once you've learned it, you better yourself as a man, because you start obtaining the knowledge of how men think in a society. And trust me, it's a cheat code. It's a cheat code in knowledge and how you can actually, interact with your fellow man. And this philosophy can help you in business, your health. There's so much benefits. It's the first time I've seen that, we're studying, the philosophy is about studying how men think. And once you as a man are aware of how you think and how other men think, you start literally listing, people, you know what I'm saying? I don't have the word in my head right now, but you start looking at other men and say, yup, that's a red pillar. Yup, that's a purple pillar. Yup, that's a yellow pillar. Yup, that's a gray pillar. Yup, that's a dark gray pillar. And you learn how to approach and interact with them or avoid them. You know what I'm saying? And you learn also how to outthink them. Because, for example, if you know you're doing business, let's say you're an entrepreneur and you're doing business with a red pillar, you know the red pillar's limitation is domestic. You know a lot of their business value, majority of anything they think about is domestic. So you actually know how to capitalize over a red pillar to make far more profit than them, or even how to, somewhat alter their investment or make them avoid an investment if you want to profit more, where you're like, yeah, man, I need this money to start up something for some investments outside of the country. You won't really talk to a red pillar about that to a certain extent. Their whole ideal is domestic. So there's a lot, man. And the thing is this, the whole philosophy doesn't just apply to people in America, you know what I'm saying? Or it applies to guys in Canada. Like a guy in Canada, if he's a red pillar in Canada, you know what I'm saying, his red pill is very different than the red pill in America. Just as a red pillar in, for example, Ireland is different than a red pillar in America. The red pill is domestic and it's binded to the domestic laws. So there's a lot. That's why the red pill is a lesser pill, because it's not universal. You know what I'm saying? It's, for example, you'll have a red pillar in America bitching about marital laws here, but if you go to Mexico, you're going to be like, man, the laws are completely different. Those laws, the problems you have here in America don't apply to the guys in Mexico, so, and then you go to Mexico, the red pillars there are different, you know what I'm saying? Their issues are different domestically, so there's a lot of, there's a lot of ways the philosophy can help you, it can help you be more globally aware. And, our goal, the greatest goal in the philosophy I've come to find is the gold pill. The gold pill is the greatest goal we have, as a black pillar, because the gold pill is about being able to live globally, live somewhere overseas. The gold pill is the goal, and I discovered it, last year, the gold pill, because I spoke to so many black pillars, and some were like, man, the black pill isn't enough. It's not enough, man. I don't want to just go Geomax and travel overseas to, maybe sleep with some women, experience a better sexual market, or experience, more opportunities to be a man. There has to be more than a black pill. And then I realized, yeah, there is something more than the black pill, and that's the gold pill. And, the gold pill is basically, becoming a global man, living a nomadic life, going overseas, living there. Having, the black pill, it's recommended. Shout out to, QB. It's recommended you get your passport, to be black, to be further invested in the black pill. But the gold pill is actually living overseas. When you live overseas away from the problem. And the thing is, living overseas in a gold pill implies you live in a country where the legal system is far more different than where you're at. For example, a guy that, let's say a black pillar that moved to Canada, you wouldn't that wouldn't really be a gold pillar, because Canada has, about 80% of the same issues as America, so that's why we call it the orange pill. The orange pill is when a guy not only thinks domestically, but he'll travel with a domestic mind. He'll only feel comfortable living in a country that's very similar to where he's from domestically, legally. So there's a major difference. I gotta make a video, gold pill versus orange pill. I gotta make one. But yeah, so the gold pill is the biggest goal of black pillars. It's a very big goal for us, and it's a very large goal for us to achieve. It's being globally free, going to live overseas where the laws do not, mirror our domestic setting. Because the problem with geomaxing is you're always moving back and forth from the domestic location. So let's say you're in America, you visit Mexico back and forth, or you visit Colombia back and forth, but you always return to America. You don't leave. That's why it's called geomaxing, maximizing your domestic currency overseas, but it's basically coming back and forth from to the solution to the problem, to the solution to the problem. One of the homies called the gold pill solution maxing. That's all the gold pill is about. The gold pill is probably the freest community. It's all about solutions. In the gold pill, there are no such things as problems, problematic thinking, because the gold pill is all about going from one solution to another solution, to a greater solution. So if a gold pillar lived in Mexico and still found Mexico limited, the gold pillar will move to, let's say he moved to, South America, to find a greater solution. The gold pill is all about, shout out to one of the homies that told me, it's solution maxing. The gold pill, unlike the black pill, the black pill is about, seeking solutions to your problems. The gold pill is about seeking better solutions to your solution. It's once you're global, what problems do you have domestically? The gold pillar is all about solution maxing, being no domestic issues at all, just solutions, seeking greater solutions. That's all the gold pill is about. And there's a few guys that experience that lifestyle here, a few. It's very rare, and I plan to make more gold pilled content, because I made a video called The Fortress of Fortress of Solitude, where I went over the gold pill, but I plan to make new content on that as we go further, so there's a lot planned. Shout out to another person I want to thank, man, on this journey. Shout out to Tony Bruno. Thank you. Shout out to Tony Bruno. Tony Bruno has has lent support to a lot of men. He's talked to a lot of men, lent support, and he's done a lot for men that he doesn't have to do. And I plan to. Tony's even developed a very missing link. The missing link to the black pill and a philosophy, which was the Tony pill, where he focused on accountability, adapting accountability, and awareness. So Tony's done a lot for the the philosophy, and I plan to cover the Tony pill 2.0. I've learned some new things that I think could really benefit that perspective, and I could benefit the Tony pill perspective. So there's a lot to do. We're at 100,000 views, and like I was saying, I predicted this in the black pill philosophy, black pill prophecy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of, some guys, I won't mention a name, but there's a guy out there who, makes content from he has no content. You know what I'm saying? All he does is copy content from other guys and, you know, clips it and cuts it up to make it look like it benefits his propaganda. And the guy's calling me a cringe, prophet. But in reality, everything I've said has come to pass. The black pill, when you apply this way of thinking, the black pill, you become somewhat of a prophet. I mean, the black pill can actually make you, prophetic. You know what I'm saying? Prophetic, that might be a new word. But yeah, it makes you somewhat of a prophet because a black pillar that's, consumed by the black pill and accepting it and diving deeper, without emotional attachment and without, emotions and attachment, you can really start looking at society from to describe it as though you have the script. You have the script to a movie. A black pillar, the major difference between a black pillar and every other pill community is that we look at society, especially domestically, from a script narrative. We look at it as though we go, a black pillar doesn't need to go to the theater. That's what the red pillars do in the lesser pill community. They go to the theater because the red pillar only has seen the trailer. They have awareness of the trailer for the movie, and they try to add up certain things from the trailer. We, on the other hand, in the black pill, we have the script. We have the script to the movie. There's no point in us going to watch the movie if we already read the script. You know what I'm saying? And when you read the script of society domestically, you know what's coming. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot easier to think on a level of predicting what's next. And I've done that a lot of times. I mean, if you check my track record from black pill hunting, I predicted the simp hunters coming. You know what I'm saying? I predicted the portable closet activity, which now has become the sus soldiers, which are, men that will not come out and claim they're not straight, that are hunting straight men in, in the manosphere. You know what I'm saying? Some guys will say, they said, quote unquote, gay men are coming for men in the manosphere. But if they were gay men, they would be out and about claiming it. You know what I'm saying? So if they're not claiming it and they're acting it, yes, they're gay, but the fact they're not claiming it is a whole different narrative. We have a lot of that. We have a lot of men in the manosphere right now that literally tell men to go to gay bars to pick up women. You had Authentic Alpha, you got Troy Francis, and Tusk, and you even have somebody named Kevin Ray Wilder, who's in a video saying why can't he be bisexual? You know what I'm saying? It's better. It's a better choice. Then you have somebody promoting this activity, such as Duke and Don, who says if you look good as a man and you're in shape, you should put it to good use by being a gay man. You know what I'm saying? So you have a lot of these guys in the manosphere, and trust me, I got a video on that. You could look up Duke and Don sussing up the manosphere. It literally explains and shows just about everything. And I'm going to do another one. There's a lot more to come. But basically, yeah, you have a lot of, a lot of my predictions have come true 10 months ago. And then I had the black pill prophecy not too long ago in the Black Pill Prophecy. I said, man, a lot of stuff's coming. It's about to be shaken up. Now, I didn't know Kevin Samuels was gonna die at that time. You know, I can't predict death or none of that. I'm just predicting what's gonna happen in the manosphere and all that. But basically, Kevin Samuels passing has sped up everything, you know. And what it's created is, you know, you're gonna have MW, Manosphere War, and it's coming now that Kevin Samuels is left. There's a lot of guys positioning to fill that void, and a lot of people that were parasites to Kevin Samuels' content no longer have him, so they're looking for someone else to parasite off of. So a lot is happening in the manosphere, and I said everybody's coming for the Black Pill community. And as I said and predicted, it's happening. Everybody's coming for the Black Pill community, and everyone's coming after us and for content, conflict, you name it, you know. But another thing no one assumed I said when I said that statement is that also, you know, you're going to have a rise of gray pillars. You know, you're going to have a rise of gray pill content creators too, you know, because I stated this long time ago that the gray pill, there are far more gray pillars and dark gray pillars than there are black pillars. You know what I'm saying? And when I said that, people thought it was about the surface level. So finding people that were gray pilled or dark gray pilled, you know what I'm saying? But they didn't realize also there's gonna be black pillars that will relapse, you know what I'm saying? They'll have a relapse, a gray pill relapse, and they will become gray pillars. So because, you know, as I stated, there's gonna be far more gray pillars than black pillars, which means some black pillars and many black pillars will also become gray pillars. You know what I'm saying? It's inevitable. You know, how does the gray pill increase? A lot of gray pillars are basically guys that took the black pill that you know, denounce certain aspects of it. They couldn't live a full-time black pill lifestyle, so they go part-time and become gray pilled. They accept certain things of the black pill, but they can't fully accept it. Also, they become gray pilled. Then further from that is you have the dark gray pill, where they can't even accept the being part-time black pilled. You know, they got to go less than that, and it becomes severe to their way of thinking and their health. You know, the dark gray pill is very, very problematic for your health. You know, you'll have men raiding your face. You know, a man such as Wheat Waffles, you'll have raiding your face when he's never been on camera and he doesn't have a doctorate degree or anything in facial structure or training, and he's not even old enough to expand certain things. And it's very sus soldier activity that a man wants to rate the faces of other men to tell them how attractive to them he is. You know what I mean? It's very Queer Eye for the straight guy, but even worse. I mean, Queer Eye for the straight guy, that show was about I think gay men helping straight men clean up their house and dress better. You know what I'm saying? I think that was it. But, you know, Wheat Waffles has gone further. He wants to tell you how attractive to you he is. And that's the dark gray pill. And he's creating a scenario where it's very dangerous to men's life by saying, hey, yeah, I'll rate you as a 5. I'll rate you as a 5. And that's what you should expect for your life. I'll rate you as a 5, and you should be able to get anything around a 5 or below. He basically teaches men you have a rating, and this is what you should obtain. It's actually worse than the gray pill dating coach. You know, the gray pill dating coach will tell you how your looks affect you, but they won't say your looks are literally your embodiment, you know what I'm saying, of who you are, you know, your rating, you're a 1-5, and, you know, there's a lot of crap to it going on, you know, but yeah, he's training men to borderline. He pushes them further than the red pill PUA. The red pill PUA just tells you, be confident, bro. Here's what you can say, dude. I'm going to teach you, dude, how to be the greatest pickup artist of all time, bro. I'm going to tell you the right words to say, to have confidence, to be awesome, you know, to be so awesome no woman could deny you. You see, the red pill PUA, you know, projects a lot of, you know, how you could be emotionally and physically, you know, this type of mold to attract women. But the red pill PUA doesn't tell you, well, this is what you should be getting because you're a 5, you know, you're a 7, you're entitled. You know, Wheat Waffles is really subjecting men to entitlement. You know what I'm saying? A level of entitlement based on a very, you know, not even very, you know, homosexual aspect of telling men he's attracted to them. You know, he's telling men he'll face rate you. You know, I'll tell you how attractive to you I am, so you could pay me some money. You could pay me some money on Fiverr. You could pay me on Fiverr, and I'll rate your face. I'll tell you just how attractive to you I am. So, you know, if I rate you as an 8, that means I want to touch knees with you. I want to put my knee against your knee. If I rate you as like a 9 and above, that means I want to snuggle with you. I want to put my chin against your chin and look right into your eyes. That's what I want to do. But if you're rated below a 7, that means I just want to smell you, but I don't want to get to know you. And I want you to stay away from me, but not so far where I can't see you. I still want to see your face and still want to be able to see you. You know, but if I rate you below a 5, that means I don't want to know you exist. I don't want you or want to be around you. So that's what I'll rate you. But yeah, so you got these type of guys, man. Your Wheat Waffles and you know, these type of dark gray pilled guys that are creating a sense of entitlement based on your very figure and your form when it's not placed on reality at all, or you know, it's not even placed on a truth of things, the black pill truth. How can a man tell you how attractive you are to women based on how attractive he is to you? You know, it's craziness, but this is what's going on. But like I said, man, and I predicted this, and a lot of guys thought I was just talking about the surface level gray pillars, you know, guys we already know or can identify as gray pillars. But when I said you know, everybody's coming for the black pill community, you know, for content or whatever, it also implies that the gray pillars are coming too. So, you know, when I said that, a lot of guys were looking at it from a surface level. Oh man, he said a lot of people are coming for the black pill community, and you know, he just means MGTOW, you know, the red pillars, purple pillars, the lesser pill community. You know, he means, you know, gray pillars that we already know. No, my friend. You know, that this is why the black pill is a higher level of thinking. It also implies guys that are leaving the black pill community, guys that are rejecting that badge, and guys that are becoming gray pilled. Because why would you need to reject the badge that means you're completely and absolutely about the truth and you're void of emotions and attachments? Well, you want to know why you would leave that badge? Because you want to return to attachments and emotion. So a lot of guys are leaving the black pill community and they're becoming gray pilled. They'll either fall under the gray pill or the dark gray pill, but some guys will completely relapse, have a gray pill relapse, and completely denounce the black pill and become part-timers. They'll still speak with some black pill knowledge here and there, but it's gonna become part-time. They're gonna denounce that the black pill is universal, and they're gonna denounce that the black pill is the solution for every man. You know what I'm saying? Just because you can't reach the solution doesn't make it not the solution. You know what I'm saying? For example, let's say the cure for cancer is only in Nebraska, and you have cancer and you're in New York, but the cure is only in Nebraska, and you can't even get it delivered. It's only in Nebraska, but you don't have the money to travel to Nebraska. Does that make the cure not for every man, or does that make it that you can't reach it? You can't reach the cure. There's a lot of men that say, "Oh man, I can't travel overseas." Yeah, okay, you can't. That doesn't mean it's not the solution. You just can't get to it. You can't get to the solution. That doesn't devalue it at all. It just means you can't reach it. And you might have to get as close as you can by, national maxing, where you just travel within the nation to the most beneficial aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? So you can probably potentially go overseas. A solution is universal, whether you can or can't reach it. That's the way some guys, the gray pillar will try to devalue some black pill information by saying, "Oh, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody." No, it is for everybody. It doesn't mean everybody can reach it. You know what I'm saying? My goal is to become a gold pillar. Now, if I never reach it, that doesn't mean it's not the right goal. It just means I couldn't reach it. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of guys that will be leaving the black pill community to become gray pilled. And the thing is this, gray pillars enjoy black pill content, so it's not really gonna change the consumption. The gray pillar basically starts, he's basically part-time black pillar. And you'll have guys, the dark gray pill is less than a part-timer, you know what I'm saying? Less than a part-time black pillar, so you're gonna see them watch black pill content because it becomes their guilty pleasure. You know what I mean? Man, I was once in a black pill community, but I couldn't fully commit. I couldn't stay there and be a full-time black pillar, but damn, I miss it. I still enjoy the content. I still enjoy it. I still enjoy that black pill content. I just can't be fully black pilled. I can't be fully black pilled, but I love the freedom of that content. But I'm a gray pillar. Oh God. I'm a gray pillar. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So to me, that's what's happening. You're gonna have guys that become gray pilled because the truth is this. The black pill truth is that you're gonna have far more gray pillars than black pillars because the gray pills orbit the black pill. The gray pill and the dark gray pill orbit the black pill. They're circling the black pill. And more guys are becoming gray pilled from the red pill community, especially since the red pill has basically become mainstream basic knowledge. So a lot more guys are gonna become gray pilled than ever before. You know what I'm saying? So, it's coming. And a lot of guys, a lot of guys wanted you to spoon feed them everything. Oh man, what do you mean? So you're saying some black pillars will become gray? Yeah. When I stated this months ago, there's more in my black pill hunting video, that there's more gray pillars than black pillars. That also means a lot of guys will leave the black pill and become gray pilled. Come on, it's basic thinking. If there's more gray pillars than black pillars, that also implies black pillars will become gray pillars. The black pill is it's the super minority. You know what I'm saying? We're the super minority. Then you have the gold pillars are the rare, the rare, the rare, the rare, the rare ones. They're even rarer than the black pillars. So and there's gray pillars. We call them the silver pill. Silver pillars. There's guys from that perspective. The silver pill is guys that live overseas, but still yearn for the domestic way of thinking, or want to actually think they can bring some overseas aspects of life domestically. So there's a lot of silver pillars too. There's more silver pillars than there are gold pillars. You know what I'm saying? So because the gold pill is being black pilled, being above being black pilled, but still having all the thinkings of the black pillars, still being without attachment, and still being without attachment and emotion when you think. So there's a lot of those, man, a lot of silver pillars out there. There's more silver pillars than gold pillars. There's a lot of it, man, going on. So, but man, a lot's coming. A lot of stuff. We've seen the shake up, and what's going on in the black pill community, the manosphere, the MGTOW community, the red pill community, because a lot of MGTOW guys are coming to the black pill. They will walk away as gray pillars. Most of them will walk away as gray pillars, and a lot of red pillars are gonna take the black pill and become gray pilled. It's inevitable, and the dark gray pill is growing. So there's a lot going down. But we're in black pill 3.0 now, and a lot more content is coming, and a lot of big changes are coming. There's only a few guys. You shout out to the homie JP. JP Hives knows what I'm talking about. Shout out to the homie Coach Soap Pill. He knows what I'm talking about. And shout out to MGTOW Dictionary. He knows what I'm talking about. There's a lot coming, man. A lot of big changes are coming. Some of them I've already previewed. Like I said, man, I'm the one who discovered Black Pill 2.0 by pointing out that there's a gray pill. You know what I'm saying? There's a gray pill. Before I arrived on the scene, everybody was claiming you're black pilled, even though your actions they sounded black pilled, but they were not. The gray pill. And you got an example of the gray pill. You got CBP, Coach Black Pill. Then you got a fine example of the dark gray pill, and Wheat Waffles, who's benefiting. I plan to do a stream on Wheat Waffles, the dark gray pill, soon. But yeah, there's a lot coming, man. A lot more content coming, and trust me, it's about to be bigger than ever before. Black Pill 3.0 will basically overshadow Black Pill 2.0. I mean, it's about to get major. Major. The content's about to get major and huge. Other than that, this has been hold the truth hostage. If the truth was so important, we wouldn't negotiate with lies. We would hold the truth hostage. And notice, I won't have an entrance on this video or an outro. This is a big announcement. And again, thank you all. Shout out to C.1. C.1 is the homie, man. He started me. I remember when I used to go to Coach Greg Adams and a lot of other channels, Anthony Spade. I talked to Red Sing the Blues, and I got contact by C.1 from being on Coach Greg Adams, and he told me, dude, Yo, you need to make some more content, man. So respect, always respect to C.1. You know, man. He's doing his thing. Respect to him. Peace.